Recently, you may have been redirected from another video or been told by someone to check out a mag guide. This is important as you can screw yourself over if you mess up your mag. By feeding your mag into the wrong stat or multiple of them, it can hurt your class's DPS. There's a maximum of 200 levels on your mag, and there are ways to lower the level of your mag, but it costs 5 X cubes per one level. Spending this many X cubes can be quite costly and annoying depending on how far you screw it up. You can also purchase new mags and reset mags completely with mag tickets, purchasing them with a C, which costs real money, so make sure to be careful with your mags so you don't have to resort to wasting cash. Now let's get into the real important stuff. This is where people screw up the most. The question is, what stat should you feed your mag for your particular class? There are 7 stats that you can feed your mag into, 4 attacking and 3 defense stats. We will not be feeding into the defense stats since defense is not as important as dodging end game. We will, however, be putting it into the attacking stats for that extra handy DPS. Now putting 1 level into your mag increases that stat by 1. Since the max level is 200, that gives us around a 5% increase in DPS end game. So when you are leveling the mag, the most important thing to look out for is how many classes can this mag support. Playing every single class is important as leveling all classes to 75 gives a permanent stat bonus. We will be explaining the best mag for each class choice and the class weapons they support. Every single class has a recommended mag stat to use that affects all of its weapons, even if that class has an R and S attack weapon. Now for S attack, we have Hunter and Fighter. For R attack, we have Ranger and Gunner, and for T attack, we have Force and Techer. Creating a level 200 mag in one of these particular stats affect all the weapons of that particular class. However, not all classes only have one type of weapon, like the Braver. It uses both R and S attack. As seen here above, multiple classes can still use a mag that is not of its recommended stat due to one of its weapons being of that stat. So if you were to have an S attack mag, you can still use the katana on the Braver as a main weapon. Same for the R attack mag using the bullet bow. Now for Summoner, it can use any attack stat mag due to it being able to switch his attack type on the skill tree. For Hero and Atoll, however, they can use any mag stat besides Dex due to having a mag skill that redistributes stats all across the board, giving it 200 points in all attacks. Now lastly, for the Dex stat mag, we have Phantom, Braver, and Bouncer. These classes have a Dex mag skill that converts Dex into attacking stats similar to Hero and Atoll's skill, but does not redistribute, it converts. So if you were to have a Braver as your main and Phantom as your sub, the 2 mag skills stack, giving you 400 S, R, and T attack instead of just 200. This also allows you to use a Dex mag on a non-Dex class with either Phantom, Braver, or Bouncer as your sub due to the Dex mag skill. Now that you know on what stat you are wanting your mag to have, let's talk about how to increase its level. There are a couple of ways to increase your mag's level. The first one is by feeding your mag a 9-star or lower weapon. Once fed a particular weapon for S, R, or T attack, it will increase the Dex stats experience bar as well. To lower the Dex experience bar and increase the stat you want, you will need to feed it a 4-star furniture or monomate for S attack, a 5-star furniture or dimate for R attack, and a 6-star furniture or trimate for T attack. And lastly, for the Dex stat, you will just need to feed it skill disc since it does not increase any other mag stats experience bar. However, there is another way to feed your mag. You can use a mini mag food device that you can get from the Photon Drop shop attendant by spending 2 Photon boosters for 3 food devices. Also, when you first get your mag on your character, you will receive a mag feeding crate that will give you 50 food devices of each stat. That means since every new character has to complete the mag quest to get a mag, which in return gives you the crate, that means creating 3 characters at the start gives you 150 food devices for each stat to use on your mag. Next, let's talk about the Photon Blasts. Photon Blasts are unlocked around leveling your mag to level 30, and once it is used, it can transform your mag into a Phantom Beast. Your mags are able to transform after you've killed a certain amount of enemies, and can be used unlimited times. There are 15 Photon Blasts in total that do different attacks and buffs. The 2 main ones that are used the most are Julius Nifta and Katos Proi. The others, however, are only used in specific situations. For the Julius Nifta Photon Blast, it generates a field with an extremely powerful vacuum effect with high AoE sucking every enemy to the center. After a period of time, the field implodes, destroying every enemy caught within. This one is extremely useful on PSE bursts as enemies constantly spawn around you and your allies. These Photon Blasts need a low amount of kills to be able to use, so you can effectively spam them in PSE burst. The Katos Proi Photon Blast, however, summons a field around you that rapidly accelerates PP regeneration for you and your allies. This is extremely handy when you have used all of your PP and you are in a tight situation. To acquire different Photon Blasts, just head over to the X-Cube shop attendant and exchange 8 X-Cubes for 1 Photon Blast. Next, let's talk about trigger actions. There are 8 total trigger actions in total, and most of them are locked at the start. By leveling your mag, it will evolve into the next stages, unlocking more trigger actions to a maximum of 5, giving your mag random abilities. Some abilities can only be acquired by your mag evolving and are unable to be purchased from the execute shop. The other 3 trigger actions can be unlocked by using a mag support frame expansion device. They can be acquired from AC scratch tickets and sold and bought from the player marketplace. There are a huge number of abilities that you can give your mag, from healing to resurrection to stat boost and invincibility. You're able to have multiple of the same abilities in the trigger actions due to them being able to fail. Meaning if the trigger action 1 fails and trigger action 2 is the same type, then it will instantly try to attempt trigger action 2. Now let's talk about auto actions and SP auto actions. Auto actions are unlocked at the second stage of the mag, which is level 20. Once you hit the second stage, your mag is given a random PA or technique attack. There are many different attacks that you can choose from the XQ shop, but the best one would be the technique attack Medget. To use auto actions, they will automatically activate when your mag encounters an enemy. SP auto actions, however, are the higher tier of auto actions and are granted to your mag once it hits level 200. There are 4 different SP auto actions that give different abilities. The one that's used the most, however, is Rambu. It creates blades that circle around you, damaging any enemy it touches. If you hit a boss, each hit gives 1 PP per hit, and each hit increases your damage by 0.05% to a maximum of 10%. Lastly, we have mag customization. By acquiring a mag evolution device, you're able to change the appearance of your mag. There is no limit to how many appearance options your mag can have. Now, evolution devices can overlap, but after a device is used, and you would like to use a previous device's appearance, you must use a mag appearance pass to change your mag between the devices that you have already used. I think that's about it for mags. All the links for more detailed information with every Photon Blast, auto action, and trigger action types will be down in the description. Also, I would love for you to join our PSO2 West Discord. It is there to help you gents out with any question you have and for more guides to come. I would also like to announce that we have officially started our new Patreon page for the channel. I would love it greatly for you all to subscribe to our Patreon. It will definitely help us out for more guides to come. As always, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped out, and I'll see you all in the next video.